Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Mentorship Corner. My name is Sibiano Mtandazo. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe in order to join the family. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your love and your support. You guys are really appreciated by myself and the Mentorship Corner. So on today's video, we are going to be discussing why it is very important to love yourself and why I believe loving yourself is basically that push you need to get to the next step of your life. So enjoy the video, and of course don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. So I made notes, as you guys know. The first one says, I believe that if you love yourself, then you can better love the people around you. Let me explain. So let's take an example. For instance, let's say you are having a really bad day, and let's say maybe you woke up and like one of your friends really pissed you off, and now you have to go to work, but you're very angry. So if you think about it, you are going to carry that negative energy throughout your day. So if you work with people, you're going to be spreading that negative energy around the people you work with. If you work with just yourself and you work in an office environment, you're still going to be spreading the negative energy throughout the work, and you probably won't be as productive as you would have been if your mood was a little bit lighter or a little bit better. So that's exactly what I mean about self-love. So if you are able to love yourself, let me say properly. So if you are able to love you from within and love everything about yourself, you will be able to love people around you a bit better. You'll be able to spread that positive energy of love to your family, your friends, your colleagues, and even that like little ounce of kindness that you're going to show a stranger you meet along your journey of life. That's going to be showing that you come from a loving place. Me saying you come from a loving place doesn't necessarily mean that you have to come from a loving family or you have to have like loving friends or whatever. Great if you have those, that's great. But if you are able to love yourself, you won't need what do I call this? You won't necessarily need someone on the side to tell you whether you are loved, because you will know that from within. So that's the first point, which is very important. Second point is basically we must learn that no one is perfect, but we are perfect in our imperfections. I say this all the time because I believe our imperfections make us unique as individuals, and I believe our imperfections make us who we are. So that's why I'm saying I believe we are made perfect in our imperfections. So the important thing to note on this, let me check my notes again. The important thing to note is that loving you means you have to accept certain parts of your life that you don't like so much. We're going to run through this a little bit deeper. We're going to go a little bit deep. So we'll first start with your body shape. So I know not all of us have that body shape that we love. Even I don't. I know people love my body shape, but even I have parts in my body that I don't necessarily like that much. But I have learned to love them with time, and I've learned to embrace and accept everything that makes me as a person. But it took a long time, I won't lie. It's a very long process, and I'm still like undergoing that process. So the important thing to remember is that you need to accept every part of your body, be it even if you don't like it. Some parts we can change, obviously, because you can go to gym, you can go get on a diet and all that drama. But unfortunately, there's parts that you will not be able to change, and you need to accept those parts the very most, because obviously they're gonna stick around because you are not able to change them and all that drama. So those are the parts in your body that you need to accept fully and fully. So as I said, if there's parts you don't like, you can go to gym or you can take a diet in order to try and see if you can get them to be parts that you love about your body as well. But remember that you can't change everything. So you have to allow yourself to love every part of your body that there is, basically. Yeah, so that's like one of the most important things. So we'll dig a little deeper and we'll look at your mental capacity and mental health, and then we'll look at your emotional health. So if you think about it, all the parts that will show you that you love yourself, it will show you that you accept every aspect of your life. You will accept your body shape, you will accept your personality, you'll accept your mental capacity, and you will accept your emotional life. So with that said, you have to obviously take care of all those aspects of your life. So you need to identify your personality traits and love that personality trait, and basically learn to thrive and learn what makes people in your personality thrive, and do just that. Trust me, you will be happier. The next thing you want to do is you want to check if you are mentally where you wanted to be at the specific age that you are, or at the specific stage of your life that you are currently. And if you're not, obviously there's always going to be something you can do to improve. If you are, then check what needs a little bit of improvement and a little bit of tweaking in order for you to be fully satisfied with your mental capacity. Next thing is you need to check your emotional well-being. Guys, I know there's certain parts of your life, emotional life, that you need to let go, and there's certain parts of your emotional life that you need to keep. You need to learn to identify, those things. If you guys watched my all things friendship series, you would have noticed that there's a video that says you need to know when your friend is toxic, basically, because not all of your friends will be that great, correct? So it's the same thing with your emotional well-being. You need to know when things are toxic and people are toxic in your life, and you basically have to try and let them go in order to flourish at an emotional level. Yeah, so that's like the emotional part that you need to sort out. You need to make sure that you flourish at an emotional level. But with that said, obviously we get heartbroken, obviously we get hurt. We are only human, we're not robots. So when those times do come, allow yourself to hurt and allow yourself to heal. So give yourself enough time to heal properly and accordingly. I hope I'm making sense. The next step is to check your mental health methods. So I know people always say people with bipolar or ADHD or anxiety and depression are just useless and whatnot, but they're not. It's only because they have the mental illness and they need someone to help them with that mental illness. They need someone to help them deal with those matters. So dive deep within and check if you don't have any of those. If you do, or if you don't know if you do or not, visit a psychologist or a psychologist or psychiatrist. Yes, visit a psychologist or psychiatrist just to check if you all good at a mental health perspective. If you are not, then check what you can do to improve on those. You are not alone. We all undergo through certain mental difficulties in our lives, and we try to deal with them as best as we possibly can. So you're not alone. Just know that you're not alone and deal with it. Don't say it's a white person's disease, or don't say it's like a smart people's disease. It's not. It's anyone's disease, and obviously you have to deal with it accordingly in order to be able to live your life to the fullest, correct? The next step goes to basically allowing yourself to be you. So you need to learn to accept you for who you genuinely are and not expect that from the next person. So they always say don't expect nothing basically from the next person, because guys, it's a tough world. Hey, it's a tough world, and I hate to break it to you, but not everyone really cares about you. We all trying to fight our own battles on this earth. We're all trying to get by. So accept you for who you are and learn to live with you. And obviously, of course, love you to the fullest and spread the love. That's basically it from today's video. So love you, and yes, spread the love, fam. Love yourself, and yes, spread the love. I love you guys a lot. It's goodbye from me and the Mentorship Corner. I'll see you guys on our next video. If you like the video, of course, give it a huge thumbs up. If not, let me know what you didn't like about the video, then I can see if I can work around it on improving it next time in our next video. I love you guys a lot, and have a splendid day further. I love you guys.